Okay. So what I'm going to do here is this. I'm just going to draw maybe just a little cube. And I'm going to draw it really light right now. Okay? Because I don't want it to be so dark. I don't want to have big lines around it. So here's my cube. Looks like this. Okay? And then it's right here, and then this is here. So I make sure that these lines are parallel with each other. Now let's just say the light is coming this way. And let's say my cube is, one of those yellow ones. So the yellow's pretty light. So I'll take my ebony pencil, and maybe this side here is going to be sort of medium light. So I'm going to take my ebony pencil and just kind of shade in this side. Now notice I got little strokes here. And I want to kind of eliminate those strokes. So how do you eliminate the strokes? Go in another direction and go across them, and you'll get rid of the strokes. Okay? And I might go in another direction, and my strokes are now disappearing, and I get a nice even tone. Okay? So there's my light. This one might be even lighter. And then this side might be pretty dark because it's away from the light. So I'll maybe put just a slightly darker line in here. And then what I'll do is I will go and fill in this with a darker value. Now use the tip and make sure your ebony pencil is sharp. Okay, you don't want to use a dull pencil because it affects how this looks. Okay, so I'm going to use this, go over more than one direction. Notice I move my paper around to suit the direction that I'm going in. You know, because I don't want to go across this line. So if I'm going this way, I'll probably go across the line. So I'll go parallel with it. I go parallel with this side. I can do that pretty well. Okay, let's say now I have this shape, and this top edge is actually really light. It's whiter than what's behind it. Okay, so what I might do with this is I might do this. I might put a slight line, and I'll just put a little bit in the background here. Just a little bit in the background, so I can see the background is actually darker than the subject. Got that? And then last, I'll add my shadow. My shadow might be here, and I'll go in here to add the shadow. Get the idea? Now I'm zoomed in pretty close here. And last, I want to make sure my edges are really sharply defined. So I'm going to put a nice edge right here, make sure it's sharp, and fade this up. Make sure this is sharp and fade that in. Make sure this is somewhat sharp right here. And then I said, sometimes there's actually a little crack underneath these. So there might be an actual line right here, which indicates a little bit of a crack underneath the object, and maybe a little line right there. So I've got one of my objects done, and I'm going to do another one then. Got that? So you can do that on just one of the drawings you already have. That's what I want you to do with your ebony pencil. Okay?